and welcome to K. Scott Jewelers here in the Sunset Plaza, right there on Route 40. You can't go wrong with it. I'm standing here along with Mary Cohen, and of course Ken over here, Ken Scott, I should say, hence the K. Scott Jewelers. But I want to talk about, because the holiday seasons are not over, because my wife's favorite holiday season is just coming up, Mary, and I'm sure it is yours, Valentine's Day.
Yes, our second major holiday.
Yeah, and when you're talking about it, I mean, this is the holiday the women really look forward to, and the men as well, because there's so many gift ideas out there, and you guys are loaded up with them, Kim, when you're talking about. But before we get into showing product and everything else, I want to talk about the different ways, because right now is a good time. Layaway programs. I mean, you guys got a lot of plans for folks.
Oh, absolutely. We've got layaway available for a year. You can just come in, put something on hold for Valentine's Day, pick it up the week before. We can start Christmas layaways for next year already. But Valentine's is one of my favorite times of the year, where you can show a token of your appreciation and your love, just with a slight gesture, and it just means a lot.
Yeah, when you're talking about K. Scott Jewelers, I've got to be excited, because I mean, you guys been around in the business for a long time, Mary. When you're talking about that, how many years now in the jewelry business?
38 years.
Yeah, so you know what you're doing.
Yes, I certainly do.
And what I like about it is stock-wise. Every time I come into your store, it just amazes me the different selections that you have. And I got to remind ladies out there, if you're looking for that special something for men, this is one of my favorite stores, because you guys got one of the largest selections for men's jewelry as well.
We sure do. And Ken works personally himself on making new products all the time, designing new jewelry for women, and it's really worked out well for us.
Yeah, but when it's not only jewelry, I mean, you guys have so much in here. You got crystals, you've got, just what I call art, house jewelry, I guess you could say. I mean, just so much of it around in the store here.
Well, we like to call your house jewelry Swarovski silver crystal, which we have the complete line of, from the figurines to the jewelry to the Collector Society pieces. That's a big project for us. And we carry Lenox, Waterford, and many other type of household gifts that you can give for a wedding, a christening, or anything else you may need.
Our Valentine, I was looking over in the cabinet over there, got some things with some hearts on them in the crystal.
Oh, absolutely. There's some little bears with hearts on them and everything just for that. It doesn't have to be, a big item. It just be for, your favorite teacher, or, whoever it may be that you just want to show that little appreciation for.
I've come up here different times. I mean, you guys, and not like other jewelry stores, you guys, celebrate the seasons by inviting your customers to come up to different things, occasions that you guys are constantly doing something in the jewelry store just to say thanks. I mean, one of the biggest things it has is to kick off the holiday season, the Christmas season that we just gotten through, is you guys always have this big party going on up here, just, but it's appreciation, saying thanks for the business.
That's all it is it's our holiday cocktail party, and it's for our loyal customers who have kept us in business for many, many years. And it's just, it's not a sales event. It's just a thank you. We appreciate it. Have a, beverage and a cocktail on us. And, it's a great time just to sit there and shake hands and catch up with people from all year round.
Yeah, one of the great times that you're going to have is this time of year, especially a lot of them, we were talking about, I was saying that, I've been with my lovely bride for 31 years. This is a time of year that a lot of folks out there are going to be making that big announcement, or most of you, I hope, get yeses, but there's always got to be that ring attached. We're going to go into that a little bit in today's show, because it's very important. And when you talk about that, I mean, I want to talk about custom work, because I don't know of any jeweler out there other than yourself that really custom build. If you want something, I'm telling you, Ken, you do it.
Well, I'm working on 3 different pieces right now. Customers have come in with ideas and photographs off the web and so forth, and it's no problem to do it. Just you got to have the mindset that we can get it done, and the customer deserves it and needs it, in a prompt manner.
And then, of course, backing up everything, you guys back it up 100%.
Oh, absolutely. If anybody purchases anything from us and they're unsatisfied with it, please bring it back, and they'll give you a 100% refund.
Yeah, because that's just the way it is, and there's not a better jewelry store to shop from. We're going to give you a reason to shop here as we start showing you some of the product and everything else as we move ourselves over. I think it's important. We're going to talk about Valentine's and the different gifts that you have, but I think it's important for that person that's thinking about making that big commitment here on Valentine's. So we're going to get it started with engagement rings. But first, let's hear from some satisfied customers. As I said, it's important that we talk to customers as well as the people that run the place, because it's those people that really know what's going on. And this is Judy here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Let's talk, if we could. You've known Ken for quite some time.
20 years.
Yeah, I'm a fantastic guy and everything, but coming into the shop, I mean, you've come into the shop here. I mean, you've been doing business with Ken for 20 years. Coming into the shop, what's the feel that you get? I mean, selection. I mean, anything and everything when it comes to jewelry stores.
He has a very good selection of jewelry here, and it's a very friendly atmosphere.
Yeah, and they help you pick out the pieces. I noticed that too.
They do. They do.
Because I saw you over there shopping and everything. By the way, that's a nice looking necklace.
Thank you. I got that here.
I noticed that. I mean, and the nice thing about it is, if you have a problem, because the one thing I've noticed about Ken and the entire staff here at K-Scott Jewelers, when they come in, taking care of the problems.
Kenny wants his customers to be happy, and I've never left here unhappy.
Yeah, Joe, I know you got a big smile on you. Did that weigh you down any of
Yeah,
that?
it does a little.
Because a nice looking piece and everything. I want to thank you so much for your time. I mean, would you recommend, if you got somebody out there and they're looking for a jeweler and everything else and didn't know where to go, would you say, hey, go see Ken?
I do that now. I've sent a lot of friends and family members here.
Yeah, we appreciate your time, Judy.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is El Toro. El Toro of love. And my love for you burns with the heat of 1,000 jalapenos. No, wait. What is El Toro saying? A million. Yes, 1 million hot jalapenos. Spicy.
I don't get as excited as my wife does when I do this part of the show, but it's exciting for a lot of folks out there, especially people getting ready to make that big announcement or pop that big question, as we say, Ken. When it comes to diamonds, what a selection.
Well, absolutely. With Valentine's Day coming up, a lot of people historically get engaged on February 14th. It's a milestone anniversary for them. And when it comes to selection and engagement rings, I've got anything you can imagine. I don't care if your budget's $200 or $20,000. I'm here to help you get what you want for that special day, because she's been waiting long enough.
Yeah, and it's important for folks to understand how you do it too, because when you come in here, you've got preset diamonds and different rings and things like that. But you like folks to come in here and really look at the diamond itself, and what are you looking for in a diamond? Kind of that education you would, color, clarity. You've got, I guess, what is it, 4 different grades?
It's cut, clarity, carat weight, and got me.
Yeah, well, maybe it's 3. Maybe it's 3 then. But the main thing is the color and the clarity, and then if it marks and intrusions and stuff like of that nature.
Absolutely. Anyone that sits down with me to look at diamonds, or one of our associates, such as Greg or anybody, to look at a diamond, I ask that you give us the first opportunity. You won't get any pressure. You won't get any hype. You won't get any type of strong-arm salesmanship. You'll get a nice education, so that when you go look around, you'll know more about diamonds than the other sales associates that you're looking with. So it's all about education. Come in, make me your first stop. I won't try and sell you. I'll just educate you. You'll walk out of the store feeling comfortable and knowledgeable, and then you can go, look a couple other places and see what you get.
Yeah, because it's important to know what you get, because a diamond's forever, as folks say, but I know that a diamond's forever when it comes to pricing too. So, and they seem to go up each and every year. So you're kind of not only making, buying that piece for the loved one, but you're also investing in the future for upgrades, things of that nature.
Well, absolutely. We give a 100% upgrade on any diamond, engagement rings, earrings, pendants, anything like that. We can't start at the top. We all have to start somewhere. So, we start with, whatever it is your budget allows you to at that time, and just rest assured that I'm going to be here to give you a 100% trade-in policy, whether it's next year, the year after, or we do it 5 times in the next 10 years. You're going to work up to where you want to be.
What's the hot cut right now? I know every year it kind of changes.
Well, right now the prominent cut in the market right now is the Princess Cut diamond. The round is always going to be in the top 2, but right now people are enjoying the Princess Cut, and we have alternative ways of setting the Princess Cut for you. We have a technique called north-south setting instead of just a box setting, so we can take that Princess Cut that everybody else has, and we can make it look unique for you.
Because one of the things I found out, and there again, when you're shopping for diamond and everything, and working with you guys down here, I found out, the different, it depends on what you want that diamond to do. And when I say that diamond to do, Do you want more sparkle? Do you want, so that has a lot in choosing that diamond, because that comes into that color and the clarity of the diamond as far as getting you, and then the cut itself. Sometimes you can get a smaller diamond, get a lot more shine out of it by different cuts and so forth.
Absolutely, and I give customers my both professional and personal opinions. If you've got X amount of dollars in your budget, bigger is not better. Okay, which is my opinion. I mean, and once I teach you and show you the various differences on clarity, cut, color, and carat weight, and you can decide for yourself. But at least at that time, you'll have the information to decide and make your own decision. Don't let some salesman make a decision for you.
Yeah, now I know what the fourth one was. It was cut, so now we remember. But but sometimes you're sitting here and you're looking at it with naked eye. You can kind of see what the diamond's going to do, and that's what most people are going to do, is look at it with their naked eye. But it's important to be sure that you can look into that diamond. I notice you always bring out that scope so people can kind of get an idea, what you're talking about when you're talking about getting into it.
Oh, absolutely. The scope is my best friend at the store. Besides my eyesight going, it lets me show you the entire diamond, show you the clarity and the natural inclusions. Most of our diamonds are independently certified by international grading laboratories such as GIA or EGL for the customer's peace of mind. We also have diamonds laser inscribed with serial numbers. So we'll go to the end of the earth to make you feel comfortable and walk out of this store feeling, I found my jeweler.
Yeah, and one of the things that I always notice when I come in here and I get excited when I see them is not only your regular diamonds, but you guys have a great selection of your off-color diamonds, your yellows and so forth.
Absolutely. Blue, black, cognac, yellow, they're all very prominent during this Christmas season, and I still got, inventory remaining that, I've restocked from the Christmas season, because Valentine's is right around the corner, believe it or not, and we've got a bunch of selection for you to look at.
Yeah, so when it comes to buying that special ring, now we talk diamonds and everything else, for engagement rings, but I wanted people to know it does, that's one of the big things. But maybe you want to upgrade them to from the current one she has. She likes the setting. You guys can do that, but also the different selections of the anniversary rings and so forth and so on. You have.
Oh, absolutely. You have your traditional anniversary rings, and it's just not about new engagements. We can't forget that couple that's been married for 25 or 50 years. There's some milestones, and they deserve to be recognized. If she's put up with me for 50 years, she deserves to be recognized and appreciated for it with a small token of your love for her.
Yeah, and we're going to show you some of those things in just a couple minutes, some of the different things that's on the market today. They got some great pieces out there for you to look for and select from. But as you said, when you're looking at engagement rings from $200 and up, so it just depends on your budget. Once again, don't forget about the layaway program. There's still time to get in here, and you work with people. Maybe you want to start with this smaller stone. Next year, come back in and upgrade. Like you said, you're still going to get everything that you got into that diamond's good here for as long as you have that diamond.
Absolutely. You got pure equity in the diamond towards full trade towards your next larger diamond or your next purchase.
Yeah, so that's all important and everything. But that's your engagement. If you're out there wanting to pop that big question this time of year, and I know a lot of people do, and then I want to point out, because you guys said them here, but what a great gift idea this is, just for some small token. And you've got things like this we talked about that's throughout the store, just little glass roses. I love that.
Absolutely. We have the Swarovski glass roses. We have a plush toy we're giving away, as an incentive, now through Valentine's Day. So it's all about the romance.
Gift wrapping.
Free gift wrapping. We've delivered pieces if necessary. We do what we have to do because we know how short your time is.
Yeah, and it's all about customer satisfaction here. I'm telling you, folks, you're not going to get better customer satisfaction. And I'm watching customers come in, and every one of them that comes in calls people by name, because it's just repeat customers, and they just keep coming back, or they're referred over. So if you haven't experienced it, you definitely want to experience coming down here, especially you young couples out there. Well, some of them ain't so young anymore that's popping that question. Definitely come down, sit down with Ken, or one of you, because when you talk about that, you guys are educated in diamonds. You're not just, okay, here it is. You've got paper that says, and you got a couple guys here, yourself, Greg.
Absolutely. Myself and Greg are both GIA certified with the highest credentials available in grading diamonds. So, and unfortunately, I can't be here 24/7 as it seems, but Greg, come in in, he'll help you out, and he'll steer you in the right direction because he learned from the best.
Yeah, and if you don't want diamonds, great. We'll watch this. We'll do some of that too. But for right now, I want to show you some great gift ideas that's great for the Valentine's. I don't care what your budget is. I'm amazed at what you're able to get right here at K. Scott Jewelers. Remember, I want to be sure to get that Sunset Plaza, the shopping center coming down on Route 40 on the right-hand side. And as Ken always says, everybody knows where Buffalo Wild Wings is there, so it's right there in that same center. Definitely check it out. But right now, we've checked out with a lot of customers since we've been doing this, and here's a couple more comments from the customers. Before I get with Ken over there with the diamonds, I caught this gentleman here. This is Bill, I believe.
It's Bill, yes.
Yeah, and then we just chit-chatting, and I got to hearing a story, and I thought that was what a way to set up engagement rings and things like that. Because when it comes to selecting the first one, and of course this wasn't your first one that you did, but when it comes to selecting the engagement ring, really difficult at some times. It's nice to have that helping hand. And you had a great story there. You and your wife. I mean, I go through the same thing. I had to upgrade mine. I don't know how many you've upgraded, but I've upgraded a couple.
Scary, you don't know what you're getting. There's a lot of mystery in the whole scenario. We were lucky enough. We came in and we met Ken for the first time, and we were kind of contemplating getting a new engagement set for my wife. Kind of scary because it's not your first one, or it's, you're getting rid of your first one, and what do you do, and how do you select the right one? Ken actually set up, and what he did for us was he knew that we weren't sure what we wanted, but we wanted the perfect ring. Well, he decided that the perfect way to get the perfect ring is to hand select diamonds and build the perfect ring. So he set up a standing appointment for us every Thursday. We would come in, he would lay out what he thought we think the perfect diamonds were, told us what they were, described them, gave us the details, and then each week we would come back in for a few weeks. It went on for probably a little over a month or so. He was patient, kind, educational, just really took the time to make sure that we got what we wanted.
And well, you got your money's worth. I mean,
absolutely, absolutely. He was making sure exactly what we wanted was the final result. And in the end, he custom built us a ring of our dreams. It was perfect. We got the right price, the right ring, and in the end, was she happy? Was she happy? Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, then you're happy. That's what it boils down to. But and having that expertise, because these guys know, and there's so many different diamonds to select from, different lighting that can do it. I mean, to know the diamonds and educate you—that's the important part. So you understand what you're buying.
And it's difficult to find that level of integrity. And 13 years ago, when we met Ken for the first time, he showed us that he was interested in our long-term business, and he gives us that integrity and value and honesty.
Your own personal jeweler.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bill, we want to thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And getting back over and talking about more pieces for Valentine's, if you've already, well, that doesn't matter what your situation is, you could be married, you could be single, you got to have girl, this is one area that you've got so much selection, Greg.
Absolutely. We carry a vast selection, diamond pendants, diamond earrings, all the staples.
Yeah, well, when you're talking about that price range, I mean, it really surprised me. You got them starting, I believe, $99 and up.
All of our designs start at $99. The Circle of the Journey, the 3-stone pendant. It's tough to get something with diamonds and gold at $99 nowadays.
Yeah, they keep coming up with different things. I mean, they had the Circle Loves is one of the hot items out there. But what's really hot right now? What if you had to pick any of them, which one would you think would be the hottest?
Past couple years, the biggest piece has been the Journey piece. It's the journey of your never-ending love. It's at least 7 diamonds in ascending order. So it's a nice statement piece.
Yeah, when you're talking about that, I guess each diamond, the first meeting so you kind of have different things that you can say what they mean. Kind of give you that girl in your life. I want to say something just to remember that you did. You were there and you cared about it.
It's steps of your life. That's the true meaning behind Journey. But also the 3-stone pendant has done very well over the past few years. One of the great options that we offer on the 3-stone is we offer a trade up. So down the road, if you start with a 1/4 carat, you start with a 1/2 carat, you can end up with a 2 carat piece down the road.
Yeah, because I was looking at this gorgeous piece that you have laying right out here in front now. Because each one's different sizes, I guess, as you build up. Same thing, you build up on those?
And well, it's like you're building a life together. You start with a smaller piece. As situations change down the road, you certainly can go with a larger one, and you get full value down the road.
Yeah, well, I want folks to know, because we talk a lot about diamonds. I mean, diamonds are forever. Everybody loves diamonds, but selection selection of jewelry. You guys have so much to choose from. Maybe no diamonds. You got bracelets, rings. You've got so many, and other stones as well.
We pride ourselves in collecting everything. We don't just have diamond pendants. We have a vast selection of colored stone goods, birthstones. We have a fantastic selection of diamond tennis bracelets, diamond colored stone bracelets. We just want to cover everything to give you as many options as possible.
Yeah, so if we keep talking diamonds and everything, I just wanted folks to know it doesn't matter what you're looking for. If you're looking for a nice piece of jewelry, and cost-wise, I mean, there again, depending on what maybe you just met somebody, you want to give them something small, just to, token of your appreciation here for, whatever the case might be. So you can start with, as Ken said earlier, you got things in the store as low as $29.
Absolutely. No matter what stage you are in life, no matter if it's for a guy or a girl, we have a tremendous selection right in the store and a multitude of different price points. Starting at $25, starting at $99 for a diamond piece, 14 karat gold. A lot of places you'll see a lot of 10 karat. We use 14 karat gold, yellow or white.
Yeah, and I would hurt myself if I didn't get why I have you here, because I'm not going to be able to get back to you here in a minute. A lot of customers coming in is, we're talking about the different pieces and stuff. If I don't call you the Watch King, and if you're interested in watches, I mean, what a selection of watches that you have. Because, when it comes to men, what do the ladies get? Well, one of the things you can always look at is the watches in so many different styles today.
Absolutely. We once again, we have watches starting at $59, and we can get you absolutely any brand in the entire world. In store, we carry Pulsar, Seiko, Citizen,
Movado.
We have a couple Movados left, but we can get you absolutely any brand in the entire world, and that's a great gift for a guy or a girl. A timepiece is certainly a good way to go.
Because I mentioned because girls buy for guys too, and one of the things I like about coming to your store, I pass all these diamonds up and I go right over to that men's counter, because you got a great selection, of money clips, cufflinks, so many different things for the guy out there.
Guys nowadays are wearing a little more jewelry. We have great stainless steel selection for men. It's a very affordable price point, and you can get a really nice product.
Yeah, so if you're looking for it, you got to find it right here at Scott Jewelers. And when it comes to watches especially, but you're certified with diamonds too. I want folks to know you've done it. So you're the expert on watches, I know, but you're also an expert on diamonds.
I don't know quite as much as Ken, but I'm starting to learn, and hopefully I'll get there one day.
Yeah, so if Ken's not around, ask for Greg or any of the staff members here at KScott Jewelers. I want to thank you so much for your time, but once again, just tell the people Happy Valentine's Day out there, I guess, and be sure and come by and get your Red Bull.
Come by and grab Toro, and a Happy Valentine's Day from KScott Jewelers.
Hello, my name is El Toro of love, and my love for you burns with the heat of 1,000 jalapenos. No, wait, what is El Toro saying? A million, yes, 1 million hot jalapenos. Spicy.
I want to get back up and wrap everything up with Ken here. Once again, KScott Jewelers in the Sunset Plaza. I always say Sunset Station right there on Route 40 as you're coming down where the Buffalo Wild Wings is. And Ken, it's important for folks to know, we've talked about, purchasing things here, but you guys, one of the best places I know of, because people see you all the time, we buy gold and, these different hotels, come bring it. You guys offer good quality pricing for people's gold.
Oh, absolutely. If you've got that one earring, the single earring, or the broken diamond or broken gold necklace, or just stuff left over from the 80s that you don't wear anymore, you can come to us and you can trust us to give you a fair price for it and a good value, and put a little extra change in your pocket at the same time.
Yeah, because one of the things you guys do is custom jewelry, and gold is gold for you guys. So but you're there again. You don't have to take it out, because you can take it to different places. They weigh it and they give you, but you guys give them the true value of what it is.
Absolutely, I'm going to give them the highest dollar paid in the area.
Yeah, so if you got any gold out there, you definitely want to bring it by. And a good reason to come by, I want to be sure we get this out there. We've been running throughout the show and little clips there. But on Saturday, we want to give you time to get open. So we're going to say 10:30 to 2. You can stop by and pick up one of these El Toro things, Valentine's for, the bull for no charge. Just stop by and pick up one.
Absolutely. Just step by, pick one up as our gift. It's a nice plush toy. It's El Toro, the bull of love. love, and it talks and everything. So there's no purchase necessary. Just stop by this Saturday between 10:30 and 2 and pick one up. While supplies last, and we do have to limit it one per family, and it's just our gift to you to say thanks.
Yeah, hopefully my wife doesn't watch this, because that's what I'm gonna give her for Valentine's Day myself. So if you're out there, but if you're out there and just it's worth it, and what a great way to just stop by, because you're gonna walk out of here with this from 10:30 to 2 on a Saturday. Come by while supplies last, pick one of those up, and it gives you guys, and I know why you do it. It gives you guys an opportunity to showcase what you have to offer, because I promise you, once you walk in this store, you're not going to any other jewelry stores from now on, because you're going to come in here and see the selection they have and everything else. Ken, I want to thank you for letting us invade you guys once again, letting those people know about it, and just a great way to do business. And it's time, I guess, for us to wrap it up, and you say Happy Valentine's. Tell the folks to come see you.
Happy Valentine's Day, February 14th, and make sure she gets what she wants.